Thank you to Canada's Sports Hall of Fame for this indelible honor. We'd like to extend a warm congratulations to our fellow inductees. It is a great privilege to celebrate this accomplishment with such an esteemed and respected group of athletes and community leaders. You have paved the way for generations to come, carving out legacies that have lasting and meaningful impact.
To the sponsors, board members, and volunteers who continue to put sport and community together year-round, we are so grateful for your passion and hard work. Canadian sport is enhanced because of the vision and the athlete experiences across the country, from the grassroots to the Olympic podiums. We are better because of your unwavering commitment. Pick me up a bit here, T.
Well, kiddo, here we are. Who would have guessed that when we held hands in silence and skated around the perimeter of the Ilderton Skating Club 27 years ago, it would lead to a Hall of Fame induction? I'll admit, there's familiarity to this feeling, standing shoulder to shoulder at center stage while people generously bestow applause and ceremony upon us. You see, it was always just the two of us out there, yet it never felt that way.
It never felt that way because we had people like Carol Moir, Paul McIntosh, Suzanne Killing, Rebecca Babb, John Briscoe, Marina Zueva, Igor Spielban, Johnny Johns, Oleg Epstein, Mary-France Dubray, Patrice Lauzon, and Roman Hagenauer, our on-ice coaching staff. It's pretty extensive. Each of them leaving their stamp on our skating style, influencing our technique and artistry. From the glide of the blades to the emotional expression, from our approach to choreography to our pre-competition routines, and from our lowest lows to our peak performances. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your brilliance. Thank you for listening. Thank you for collaborating. Thank you for shaping us as athletes and as people. Not a day goes by that we don't apply the lessons we learned in the arena to the challenges and the opportunities that we now face in business and in coaching. What a gift to have been exposed to such inspiring thinkers, doers, and dreamers. I'm nervous.
Oh, you're doing great. You're killing it.
You're so supportive, and what a great partner. We'll get to that.
Maria Mountain, thank you for believing in us and for spending approximately 520 Sunday mornings with us in the gym over our decade-long stint together. Mary Brannigan, the team member I spent perhaps the most amount of time with, save for Scott, thank you for going above and beyond to ensure I was always at my best. Bruce Craven, thank you for changing the way we approached sport and for introducing me to a world with less leg pain. Marnie McBean, the way you share information and uplift others is pure magic. Thank you for always making us feel seen. Thanks too for just getting it. The pressure, the doubt, the desire, the frustration, the elation, you were there for it all. And with the perfect or inspiring anecdote and metaphor to boot.
Thank you to Skate Canada, and in particular, Mike Slipchuk, the main constant in our skating career, always offering support, always being in our corner. To Jamie and Scotty Livingston, Dave Campbell, I got another long list here. You can imagine the support we've had. Jamie and Scotty Livingston, Dave Campbell, JF Menard, John Flood, Ann McMillan, Kim McQueen, Chris Rosdilski, Dom Gotti, and JD Miller. We won the lottery when each of you, experts in your own fields, said yes to working with us on our lead up to 2018. Our greatest competitive advantage in Pyeongchang was our preparedness. We took the ice knowing we had the very best team guiding, protecting, and encouraging us. There is no better feeling for an athlete than that. And you know what? I have no doubt we'll be chasing that feeling for the rest of our lives.
To the Moyers and the Virtues, we can confidently group you together because we are and always will be family. Not only did you all make sacrifices of time, energy, money, and more, you also took timely steps back so that we could step into our power. You trusted us, you empowered us, and you emboldened us to soar. There's no telling just what you experienced witnessing the behind the scenes of our 22-year career in partnership. But know this, collectively, you provided the comfort of perspective, steadfast support, and humility. The foundation upon which we built a career was solid because of the part each of you played in our lives.
It seemed that our families have carried much of the burden of participating in sport. Well, we got all the fun times. They adjusted their lives, taking all their vacations and weekends to be at skating competitions, picking up the pieces of our meltdowns and the extreme lows, you know, the ones that people don't see on television, and through it all, offering us their calm love and support when logic was very far from our competitive brains. We'll be forever grateful to each and every one of you. This whole journey, this dream would not have been possible without you.
I used to get asked all the time, what made Scott such a formidable athlete? As president, as president of the Scott Moir fan club, I could go on about his innate talent, musicality, passion, drive, commitment, work ethic, coachability. Truly, the list is so long because he is the best in every way. More than that, he's the kind of friend who always has the right thing to say, the kind of human that epitomizes generosity and kindness, and the kind of skating partner that builds you up to feel like you can conquer the world. That's the person you want on your team. And I thank my lucky stars every day. He was on mine.
Right back at you. Of course, I was pretty happy to be on Tessa's team. To be honest, it was like Yari Curry figuring out he's on the line with Wayne Gretzky. You know, you just are happy, you're counting your lucky stars that you get to front row seat to watch a genius. From her ability to move and create brilliant choreography to her athleticism and near perfect technique, she's the greatest skater that I've ever seen. Her brilliance is evident in everything she does on and off the ice. And she is ruthlessly competitive. All some of my favorite traits, but they don't come close to the fire that lit within me when we skated together. That's my favorite part. And oh man, we had a fire. Our eyes would meet on the ice and it would take us to another world. Our passion for skating and for skating with each other would ignite. And the feeling was way better than anyone, sorry to tell you this, than any spectator had ever thought that they had witnessed. Things would be moving fast and I wouldn't understand how I could keep up to her, yet I had to. It was my end of the deal. How could she push me to be my very best without pushing me at all? How could she challenge and support me all at the same time? It was about more than just results and what we created on the ice. It was about two young people using sport to try and be the best versions of themselves for each other, and the only measurement of success was whether we had succeeded or not. It was a truly beautiful journey, and it changed the course of my life. It changed how I function as an adult, as a coach, and most importantly, it lives on with me. And the other two very important women in my life, my wife and daughter. The fabric of that relationship woven out of the same respect that was taught to me by one of my greatest teachers, my amazing dance partner.
As you can imagine, we've spent the last several months reflecting on our journey as Canadian athletes. How is it that a career can feel simultaneously like a grueling collection of hard-fought battles and also a fairy tale? How can it feel like a distant memory and also as if it were yesterday? The duality of our emotions make it difficult to fully comprehend the accolades and the achievements, but we're holding on tightly to the moments of meaning along the way. Sport has served as a universal language throughout history. It can offer hope in times of dismay. It can give love when grief is overbearing. Sport is, in reality, often a mirror that reflects back to us our values, expectations, morality, and sense of self. Sport can change a life and inspire a nation. We look around this room and feel extraordinarily optimistic about the future of Canada's sport landscape.
Thank you so much for this incredible award. We will cherish it deeply, and we relish the responsibility that comes along with it. Thank you.